Following Kepler, we had Newton, who gave us a theory of gravity, which explained in even more detail, with more accuracy, the movements of the planets around the sun. Newton did not believe in astrology. But if you think about it, the theory of gravity is just as perplexing as astrological theory. It's confusing to think of how a planet could possibly give us different archetypal energies, affect our personality and our destiny. It's also equally confusing to me to consider how a rock floating through space exerts force at a distance. How is it that the Earth is pulling the moon? What is the causal mechanism behind that? And this was also an issue for Newton. He is quoted as saying that one body may act upon another at a distance through a vacuum without the mediation of anything else, by and through which their action and force may be conveyed from one another, is to me so great an absurdity that I believe no man who has in philosophic matters a competent faculty of thinking can ever fall into it. So he was quite disturbed and perplexed by this as well. And I think it's important to note that even in scientific thinking, it is quite normal to first observe the way things are working and later come to understand the causal mechanism. This is the way that gravitational theory worked, thermodynamics, and so many things. It's not actually necessary to understand why and how things work in order to make effective technology and predictions. So we can go a very long way without getting to the bottom of how things really work. And in fact, you'll notice that any point in history that you choose, if you move forward about 100, 200, 300 years, you'll find that the way that people conceptualize things at one point becomes laughable at a point in the future, and we understand things in an entirely different way, and our previous understanding seems childish. So I think it's important to adopt an attitude of humility towards ourselves now as well, because I think it's easy in the present moment to privilege yourself and your perspective and to think that we have the most advanced and certain understanding. But I feel confident that in another 100, 300, 500 years, we will probably find our current understanding of the nature of the universe laughable. So let's keep an open mind.